Hello and welcome to another episode of The Average EV. Today I'm going to show you which trims I think you should get of the 2025 Chevrolet Equinox EV. Let's get into it. So the 2024 model year for the Chevy Equinox EV has come and gone, and now we are moving on to the 2025 model year. I think that there are still lots of 2024s out there you can get, and maybe for a good deal, but if you wanted to maybe get a lower price point, this is the model year you want to go for. So on the Chevrolet website, they have the configurator open, and what I'm going to do is kind of go through everything and show you which trims I think might fit for different situations for different people. All right, everybody, so now I'm going to show you how to access the configurator and then show you all the trims that I would go for. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the Chevrolet website, go to Vehicles, and right on the front banner here, you'll see Equinox EV. So you click on that and click on the car, not build and buy. And then right here, you'll see 2024. There's a down arrow. You want to click the down arrow, and then you'll see 2025. Click on that, and that'll take you to the 2025 model year, and this is where you'll find the builder. There is already some inventory rolling out, so you might be able to find these already at dealers, but if not, you can build and buy. And honestly, I might recommend that because I don't know how many base trims they're going to actually get out there for those of you who are looking for the base trim. Obviously, you can look at all the colors. They didn't really change much as far as color is concerned for either of the trims. It is still going to qualify for the $7,500 clean vehicle federal tax credit if you qualify. I have a bunch of videos about that. And then here they are. They've simplified it to being the LT and the RS trims. I think this is going to make things a lot easier for people when they're trying to decide which car do I want to get. The LT starts at $33,600. That is without the freight. Once you add that in, it's $34,995. And again, you would add that to the RS trim as well. But here we got $43,600 and $43,400, about a $10,000 difference. Now I'm going to mainly focus on the LT trim. With the RS trim, you basically get some sportier looking accents. You get some different wheel options that are blacked out. You have the RS badging, a lot of blacked out trim and stuff like that. Additionally, for the RS all-wheel drive, you can add the 19.2 kilowatt onboard charger. I actually don't recommend that. It's like too much for this car, and also if you want to get the full benefits of the 19.2 kilowatts, you're gonna have to put in a 100 amp breaker and then a circuit breaker, and you're probably gonna have to at that point increase your service to your home, so it's probably not worth it. I wouldn't go for that if I were you. Just my thoughts and opinions. So here we're gonna click on build and buy, and we're gonna check out some of my thoughts. I'm gonna stick to front wheel drive. But if you want to add the all-wheel drive, it does give you a little bit more pep, and you don't really lose that much as range is concerned. The front-wheel drive is 319 miles of range, and the all-wheel drive is 307 miles of range, which is actually kind of nice. It's not, it's not below that 300 number. So here we have the LT trim. You can view all the features that come standard with the LT, the battery, reverse automatic braking, all these things. I'm not going to read them all to you, but adaptive cruise is standard, which is nice. That's a feature that I have to have. You have all these other packages and stuff like that. For the exterior, you get the 19-inch aluminum wheels with the 19-inch all-season tires. From what I've heard, the 19-inch ride a little bit better. So if you want a more a comfier ride, probably go for the 19-inch wheels. However, some of the packages are going to force you to bump up to the 21-inch wheels. So that's why I'm going to say what I'm going to say later. I don't want to reveal too soon. And then again, the infotainment, the 17.7 inches standard, like I've said for a while. This sound system's not the best, so nothing to write home about there. And then you get some basic safety features there. And yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the packages. So well, actually, let's go through the builder. All right, you can choose your color. I'm going to choose black. I just like black cars. I know they get dirty. Here you have your dual level charge cord, or you can get, I believe these are the wall mounted wall chargers. You can go find better chargers, honestly. for around the same price. So for a portable, you can find a nice one in that $200 to $300 range, and you can find a wall charger $300 to $400 that are probably nicer than this. So that would be my opinion. They have these two options down here too. What's the power up? That's the 9.2 kilowatt hour. Oh, sorry, 9.2 kilowatt, not kilowatt hour. I'm gonna get nasty grams in the comments. So there's that. And then the power shift, that is if you wanted to do like use the car as a home energy backup, which I don't really know much about or if it's available yet. I know you can get that now, so I guess it's available. So here are the wheel options, tire options, and whatnot. Moving on to the interior. Again, here's a cloth, there we go. A cloth interior. It looks fine, standard cloth interior. Actually, I don't mind it. The top here is black. All that blue trim is gone, so I actually kind of like the way this looks inside personally. But yeah, there it is. It's missing a lot of buttons because it's the base trim there, but that's fine if that's what you're looking for. So I'll leave it on the black cloth seat trim for now. Things might change later. The front bucket seats come standard, so they'll be manual, no power or anything like that. You have to upgrade to get those, and again, no heated steering wheel. So now we go to the options, and this is where things get interesting, because before they had the 2LT, the 3LT, the 2RS, 3RS. Now we got LT, RS. So if you want the cheapest car, you just get it base, right? And a lot of people are going to want to do that. You get that car, you add the tax credit, $27,500. You're walking out with a really nice family car, but it does miss a lot of features that at least I would want to have. A lot of people that might be moving to the Chevy Equinox EV might be coming from older cars maybe that don't have those features, so that they're not going to miss them, but that doesn't mean that they might not want to kind of level up a little bit. So if you're not going base, what's like the most economical choice that I would recommend? And I'm going to say you're going to want to get the LT plus the comfort package, and when you option up the comfort package, that automatically adds in the active safety package too. So here is the comfort package. You get the two-way power lumbar driver seat control, heated driver and front passenger seats, heated wrap steering wheel, and 8-way power driver seat adjuster. Pretty nice. There they kind of go show you what the 8-way power can do, and the lumbar control and all those things. Then we go down here, we got the rear pedestrian alert, HD surround vision. These are actually moving into the active safety package 2 options. So rear pedestrian alert, HD surround vision, which I love. You get a full camera view around the car, which is really nice. As far as I know, you can't store that anywhere like in a Tesla, but it's at least nice for driving and maneuvering the car. And traffic sign recognition, we're able to recognize the speed limits and actually even recognize when there's a like a construction zone, and it'll be like, beware, there's construction, which is a nice little feature. So when you click add, you'll see what I told you, where it will tell you have to add the active safety package 2, and that's a $2,000 increase. But in my opinion, with all of those things, it is well worth the $2,000 just for the driver comfort and the safety features alone. So I'll click confirm. And honestly, that's where I would stop. It's $37,000. Take off the tax credit, $29,000-ish, $29,500, and you're looking at a really nice car that gets most of those comfort features that you will enjoy. So there's that, the most economical, but kind of stepping up a little bit. And then the last option that I would recommend to people here, I'm going to exit out of these, is honestly, if you're going to reach up, reach all the way up, and just go ahead and you're going to add in the convenience package 2. You see it's an $11,400 increase, and this is basically going to take you up to what was the 3LT. If you want to add the regular convenience package, it's going to take you to what was basically the 2LT. All right, so like I said, if you want to reach up, just reach all the way up, and you're going to want to go convenience package 2. So what do you get from that? Well, let's look at learn more. So all features included: 2-way power lumbar front passenger, 6-way power front passenger, ventilated driver and front passenger seats. I've really enjoyed the ventilated seats personally. Rear outboard passenger cushion, so heated. Rear driver memory presets for power driver seat and outside mirrors. So again, you have the buttons on the side for the settings, and also you can link it to the key fob. So my key fob 1 has my settings and key fob 2 has my wife's settings. You get a head-up display. This was not available with the 3LT when I got it. It was supposed to, but it didn't come with it. So you can actually get a head-up display. I'm sure it will be nice. I have no opinions about that because I've never seen it before. I've never had a head-up display, so I would probably like it. But again, if that's for you, you get that. Then the dual zone climate control, heated wiper park, which is nice for wintertime, rear camera mirror. So again, this was supposed to be on 3LT, but it wasn't. So the rear view mirror is now going to be a camera mirror, and you can switch between camera and mirror, which is a really nice feature that I actually wouldn't mind having, especially if you want to tow for some reason. That might be better. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be better because I don't know where the camera is, if the camera would be above the car. So I don't know. Leave it down in the comments because I don't know how the rear camera works for this car. And then rear camera washer, and that was with the 3LT. LED headlamps, enhanced animation and walk-up lighting, which is very nice, but not a must-have. The 21-inch aluminum wheels with the lower profile tires. So like I said, it's a little bit rougher a ride than the 19-inch wheels. And then it has that Evotex seating surface, which I actually like it personally, and you might too, but the cloth seats I'm sure will be like standard cloth seats if you get the base car. And here it just kind of goes through and shows you everything that I just talked about. And in comparison, just to go look at the convenience package here, you know, we're getting the power driver lumbar, auto dimming mirror, hitch guidance, hitch view, 8-way power driver, 6-way manual front passenger. So not really as much of nice features. And honestly, in my opinion, some of these things aren't really worth the reach. There is wireless charging, which is interesting. That wasn't available in my 3LT, but now they have it, so that's down there. I actually have like a phone cooler, which is kind of interesting. And then you do get the heated driver and front passenger seats. So for a $2,000, no, $3,000 increase in price, you are getting basically nicer front passenger comfort things, even a little back passenger, and you're getting the heads-up display and the mirror. I think it's worth it, in my opinion. For some of you, you might not want to do that, but I would reach up, go get this. All right, so now that brings our price up to, should be around, oh, confirm, there it is, $46,395. So that's already $1,000 less than what I paid for my car, and I also got the Active Safety Package 3. So I just want to throw that out there. So this doesn't include Super Cruise. This is just the standard adaptive cruise control. So that's what I would recommend if you want to reach up. Now, if you drive all the time and you're on roads that have Super Cruise enabled roads, then I would do the Active Safety Package 3 because it's going to change your life as far as ease of access. Now, that will eventually be a subscription, and it will add added costs later down the road, having to pay for different subscriptions to OnStar, so you can have access to the Super Cruise features. But in my opinion, if you're going to drive that much, it's worth it. If you're just going to drive around town, the occasional road trip, I think it's, you know, it's not necessarily worth it. It's not worth it. If you want to get it, that's fine. So then, and then you can add all these other things there. So those are kind of my 3 different thoughts as to which car you should get and which trim you should get. Just a couple considerations. If you want to get Super Cruise, you have to get Convenience Package 2. So you basically have to get the 3LT. And so if you were hoping to get Super Cruise with a lesser trim, unfortunately not the case, which is kind of annoying, but like I understand why they want to streamline things so only certain trims get certain other packages. You know, it is what it is there. So there are my thoughts around these trims. I really like that you can adjust it to what you want, and I believe you can go in here and you can send that order to your dealer, and then they'll call and catch up with you and along the process as your car gets built, which is nice. Or you could just drive into a dealer and see if they have anything already available on the lot. I haven't really looked too much to see what's on the lot, but maybe I'll do that on another video to show everybody kind of how the market's looking for the 2025s. And then I guess another thought I wanted to provide was, if you want to do the 2025 and you're looking at getting the convenience package with convenience package 2 with the Super Cruise, maybe look for the 2024 3LT with Super Cruise, and you're going to save yourself a little bit of money. It'll be to the tune of, let me get the exact number here. You're gonna save yourself about, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 by getting the 3LT versus getting the 2025 LT with the convenience package 2. I hope that makes sense. So just a thought, if you're out there looking for an Equinox EV, there's slight improvements to the motors for the 2025 model year, but not enough where you'd be like, man, I wish I got the 2025 instead of the 2024. Like, I'm not feeling too bad right now with my 2024. So that's all I have today. If you all have any questions about like what trim you should get, in the comments down below, just say like, this is my life. This is, you know, what we expect to do with the car. What trim do you think works for me? And guess what? I will give you my best guess as to what will work for you. In all honesty, I have the 3LT. I may have overbought a little bit. I probably didn't need the Super Cruise. I probably didn't need the ventilated seats, but I do enjoy them. So I do want to throw that out there. So again, leave those down below. If you haven't already, please remember to give a like, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all the social medias, and I will catch you all next time.